Day number 3 in Spain. I'm in a mall in this place called Castelldefels. It's absolutely beautiful here. There's beautiful blue water, gorgeous coast. We're staying right there near the water. So I'm learning a lot from my brother. I'm not gonna lie, it's not exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I thought he would teach me how to start this online business and just give me passive income. But I've quickly realized that it's not about that, right? There's certain characteristics that the entrepreneurial mind must have. And many of them I lack. So one of the most important character attributes that I have discovered that I lack is the sense of urgency. My brother says that to make things move, it's very important to have a slight level of anxiety. Now, I've been working a job for 10 years and I pretty much would do whatever I was told. And that's how I work. There's no urgency. All I have to worry about is making it to work on time. In my case, I was a paramedic, so I just do whatever's on protocol. I'm trying to transition my mind to understand that the bills need to be paid and I have to make sure that that happens. My brother says that I also need to figure out how to make money, right? As you know, I've quit my job. I don't have any income, but I absolutely refuse to go back and work as a paramedic. I have some ideas of things I want to do, but they're volatile. Right? I want to start a blog, get all my experiences of my life on that blog. I want to talk about my medical experience, all the crazy stuff I saw when I was a paramedic. I also want to talk about going through a devastating injury and recovering, and the different social aspects I was able to witness in society. But ultimately, this blog, it's all volatile. It's not guaranteed. And right now, I have a live-to-work ratio, this is pointed out by my brother, that is less than 1-to-1. For every day that you work, how many days can you take off and sustain that economically? So right now, I'm living off of a very small amount of savings. So I need to figure out how to develop a live-to-work ratio that is greater than 1-to-1 so I can develop the time necessary and the income necessary to invest time and money into something more volatile, something a little bit more entrepreneurial. So I was like, hey bro, I don't want to go back to my job. Okay, I came here to learn that stuff from you, right? And he was like, well, Kendall, you want to work for someone who you want to be like. Of course, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, what a great idea. Who do I want to be like? I have no idea. And then he was like, well, what skills do you have that make you employable or that you can monetize somehow? And I was like, not many. I mean, besides medicine. It wasn't what I wanted to hear. It was kind of sobering, but it was honest, very honest. And I think that is probably the most important conversation you can have with yourself, even if that honesty kind of stings. And it took my brother pointing it out to see that I have no marketable skills besides working in medicine, which I do not want to do anymore. But this is where it starts. This is something that I need to understand, make note of, and then do the next right thing, right? Develop a marketable skill. One thing that I noticed when I came here with my brother, he's all about action. I mean, we go to a restaurant and he doesn't sit there and order food. He stands up every time he wants a water or some food or whatever, and he goes right up to the waiter. He doesn't sit. You understand? I've never seen that before. Who does that? He stands up and runs to the waiter and says, hey, I want water and I want food. He doesn't wait. He gets up and gets it. What a metaphor, right? So becoming a self-sustaining entrepreneur requires the opposite of maybe what most people in society do, which is they go to a job and just sit there and wait for instruction. And I'm not gonna lie, man, that's really hard. That's really difficult. For me, at least. I'm trying to transition from this learned helplessness, if you will. I'm 28 years old. They say that the older you get, it's harder to change your mind. So I'm glad I'm starting now as opposed to in my 30s or 40s or, when I have a family or when I have very big responsibilities like children. So although I'm not 18 years old doing this, I got to think positively and understand that I think I can change. I understand somewhat what I need to do to become successful, to move forward in this journey. Anyway, that's where I am right now. A little frustrated, but that's life. Coming to terms with your reality is key. Being honest with yourself is key. Anyway, I hope that helps anyone that's watching this. It certainly helps me to talk about it. Thanks for listening. See you next time.